President Trump had a lot to say about the resignation of a Broward Sheriff's Office deputy assigned to Stoneman Douglas as the school's resource officer.
Broward Sheriff Scott Israel revealing yesterday the deputy did not run into the building when the shooting at Stoneman Douglas happened last week. CBS 4's Peter Dench has more on what the president had to say live from the school. Peter.
Well, Ruta May and Rick, President Trump said that Scot Peterson was not a credit to law enforcement and did a poor job when he took up a defensive position and decided not to go into the school. He spoke out not once but twice today as more troubling details emerge about this case.
I'm Scot Peterson. I've been a police officer for 30 years. I've been a school resource officer for 25 years, and go Eagles. Anyway.
This is former BSO deputy Scot Peterson speaking to the Broward School Board in February 2015 about how he always took action as a school resource officer.
I know I probably caught 100 trespassers at Atlantic Technical Center. Most of them skateboarders, most of them juveniles. You get them, hey, get out, don't come back. And
now Peterson is known nationwide for his lack of action at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School as 17 lives were taken.
You had one guard. He didn't turn out to be too good, I will tell you that. He turned out to be not good. He was not a credit to law enforcement.
BSO says Cruz entered the high school's building 12 from the east side, where he shot into 4 classrooms. He then took the stairs to the second floor on the west side of the building and allegedly shot a victim in another classroom. As he left behind his AR-15 in the third floor east stairwell, during the shooting, BSO says Peterson stayed outside of building 12 on the west side for about 4 minutes. The shooting lasted about 6.
When it came time to get in there and do something, he didn't have the courage or something happened, but he certainly did a poor job. There's no question about that.
According to BSO records, in February 2016, information was reportedly forwarded to Peterson that Cruz planned to shoot up the school. An internal affairs investigation was initiated according to the BSO call detail.
I'm pissed.
The day after he spoke at the White House, Andrew Pollack hosted about 200 people at his home in Coral Springs to remember his daughter Meadow, who died in the shooting. Her friends are angry and frustrated about Peterson.
He could have saved my best friend. We had all those other heroes who stepped up, but a police officer couldn't do anything.
Now, Peterson resigned after the sheriff suspended him without pay. Meanwhile, the president of the BSO Deputies Association said that Peterson is distraught and believes he did his duty and believes he did a good job calling in a location. But the sheriff said he should have gone inside the school and killed the killer. We're live in Parkland. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News.